Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai Show podcast. It is the start of the weekend. Oh my days, what a morning. Yes, successful return of Sultan Al Nayadi. He's back to Earth, 6 months away from Earth. Simran, what would be the first thing that you would do?
I would go to McDonald's.
Yeah. Pickle?
McDonald's
High
or
joint?
high joint, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like whatever burger I can get at first, burger or pizza, like it is just that basic. And maybe use a washroom. Go to the washroom. Shower, yeah.
Nice shower.
100%.
With like all your soaps and maybe a hair mask and all of that.
I think just going to the bathroom first and then going for a nice burger, that would be my first. Anyway, but it was like a massive, massive mission that he came back from, and just huge for the UAE and such an inspiration to aspiring astronauts all over the country.
So true. The longest Arab space mission in history is complete. Massive props to Sultan and the entire team it took to make that happen. We also talked about a new gaming authority has been established in the UAE. We have a little bit more information as to who's setting it up, the CEO, his history, why he's involved. We still don't know which Emirates it's going to be rolled out in, as this is a federal move, but no doubt we're going to bring you that information as soon as we have it.
And then we spoke about a dog who was abandoned at Al Shiba, and that really shows you the kind of people that are out there, irresponsible dog owners. But then you have these amazing people, like you have these, the community in Dubai is so amazing. So there was this couple who found the dog, got the dog the right kind of help that was required, gave it water, food. So it just shows you the two kinds of people that are out there in this world. And yeah,
please take a listen, guys. Good morning, Dubai. Happy start of the week and welcome back to the Lovin Dubai Show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story for you today: the UAE has established a gaming regulatory authority.
We'll also be talking about the iconic Deira clock tower and how it got a 10 million dirham makeover.
The successful return to Earth. You're watching it right now, the longest space mission in Arab history. Sultan Al Nayadi has come through the orbit and he's dropped down and he's about to enter back onto terra firma, and we're going to be watching it live with you.
And residents found a lost dog in Al Shiba, and Dubai municipality came to the rescue. A very wholesome story there, but we have something more exciting for you before we start the show, and that is this amazing giveaway by Dubai Bling star
Zayda Khoury is giving away her sick drop. So she actually dropped this, I think, back when Dubai Bling was released, but this is the new drop.
No. Way after it was released.
After it was released.
Yeah.
And then this is like second season, round 2, drop 2. And obviously it's got the famous tagline, I am the company. So you can win this, tag a friend, do the needful. It's Monday morning, and would you not like to gift yourself or someone this such cozy outfit that I really want to take, but we're going to give it to the masses.
It's cozy and it's just so like, one of those minimal looking cord sets that you guys definitely want. And plus, I am the company. Don't want no other affirmation beats that. It's just like a very boss kind of thing on your shirt.
This is the thing, because it's like the closest to like boss mentality, and
exactly,
that's what you want to wear.
Mentality.
It's like if you're going to wear something, wear a phrase that's got something stamped on it. It's got to be something that you live by, like a tattoo, for example.
Yes, exactly. And by the way, this is like, I think, quite unisex. You can any gender can wear it, right? Yeah, it's nice and baggy, unisex. So if you want to gift this to someone, if you want to win this for yourself, just tag Zaina, tag your friends, tag whoever you want, and you can get winning.
You can get winning. So it got us thinking, if you had the opportunity to whatever you wanted in life, what would you do? So for example, you get a platform, you build your audience. Where would you go from there? What would be the dream? Would you do something that, I think, because also that came with this is like a cup. It's like something that really reflects what had just happened. Oh
yeah. I don't know like what I would personally do, but I'm just so intrigued at how she used this whole situation to her benefit. So that's something I was always like intrigued about. Like when she first dropped the collection, I was like, that is so impressive. And such a Kris Jenner. Remember we spoke about this before, and it's just like a very Kris Jenner move to do. Yeah. To like try to like just become proactive about the whole thing.
Massively so. And then you can also see, I think it's also coming into season 2 of Dubai Bling, which we are going to be watching with gusto. But what are we really talking about this morning? What are we watching gusto? And it's on our screen right behind us. This is live stream from NASA. This is happening right now in Florida. It's 9 o'clock at night. People were actually able to go outside from their homes and watch the spacecraft return through the orbit. Like, can you imagine how incredible that is? And watching the live stream this morning has been like watching a movie, and we're going to talk all about it very, very shortly. But before we get to all of that, our top story for you today, the UAE has established a gaming regulatory authority. So this dropped last night late, and in our top story this morning, it is called the General Commercial Gaming Regulatory Authority, which you'll get to know, GCGRA, has been officially established in the UAE as a federal authority to introduce a world-leading regulatory framework for national lottery and commercial gaming. So the GCGRA is led by a team of internationally credentialed leaders, all with proven track records and a deep understanding of global best practices. And what they will do is they will help regulate and maintain an effective, safe and responsible gaming industry.
Globally respected regulator Kevin Mullally has been appointed as CEO. He brings over 30 years of experience in national and international gaming regulation to the GCGRA, and he said, "I'm delighted to have been appointed as the inaugural CEO of GCGRA. With my experienced colleagues, I look forward to establishing a robust regulatory body and framework for the UAE's lottery and gaming industry."
So the board of directors is chaired by industry veteran Jim Murren. Mr. Murren said of the appointment, "I'm delighted at the appointment of Kevin Mullally. He brings unparalleled category experience and will be invaluable in creating a fit-for-purpose regulatory framework for the UAE," which means it's going to be a totally new framework specifically for the requirements. We don't know if it's going to be on all Emirates. I think that will be a decision, but this is a federal authority that will make those decisions and set out the framework for what's to come.
Exactly, and the GCGRA will create a socially responsible and well-regulated gaming environment, ensuring that all participants adhere to strict guidelines and comply with the highest standards. It will coordinate regulatory activities, manage licensing nationally, and facilitate unlocking the economic potential of commercial gaming responsibly. So we basically now know that there will be a lot of guidelines set out for what is very much approaching fast, and that is the whole gaming centers that are planning on that are going to be opening up in Ras Al Khaimah. So this is just in time for that.
Exactly. So what we do know, gaming, lottery, that type of environment will come. What we don't know is where exactly it will be and how it will differ to other countries. So this is what this specific established federal authority will set out, and we'll bring you the details on that when we have it.
100%. Now let's move on to our next story, which is the iconic Deira clock tower got a 10 million dirham makeover. So Dubai's OG, you know that as Deira clock tower that holds some of your best memories. Well, it just got a massive 10 million dirham renovation and a transformation to hold even greater to memories. So after 3 months of renovations, Dubai municipality have completed the redevelopment of Deira's clock tower roundabout, and on May 2023, Dubai municipality announced the project is getting a renovation to beautify the monument. And now it's finally here.
It is finally here. His Excellency Dawood Al-Hajari, Director General of Dubai Municipality, said, "We completed the development of the clock tower roundabout in Deira, one of the most prominent engineering and architectural landmarks in Dubai that we all love so much." He said he did it on schedule, giving it a new facade with modern designs that are aligned with the nation's cultural and historical character and the city's status as a vibrant creative hub.
So you're probably wondering, what's new? What are the 10 million dirhams spent on? Well, let me tell you a lot. The water fountain features a fresh and contemporary design, renovated floors, multicolored lighting, repainted framework, integrated sustainable agriculture elements by planting brown cover sisyphum in the inland basins, flowers everywhere from Washingtonia, that's like one of the types of palms, and 3 tiers of wildflowers, photographic displays to be used during national ceremonies and events. So a lot of projections to be expected.
So as we know, like, this is such a cool renovation, but at the heart of this tower, built in 1964, so it actually holds so many cherished memories for Dubai residents who grew up around the tower. this specific monument is nostalgic for everyone in Dubai. It's almost a tradition to snap a quick picture whenever you're passing. But you can now say goodbye to the old and wave in the new. They've redesigned at the cost of 10 million, but it also keeps a nod to nostalgia and the fact that it's still there. It will still maintain those memories for people.
100%. And we know how many memories we had as like Dubai kids. Just it was one of those very first monuments that Dubai had, and they just built, and it was a very bustling part of the city, like a good 10 years ago, you know, that whole area. And that's where the businesses were. That's where like you would, you know, Maktoum Bridge. So a lot of like back and forth for schools, for jobs, for so many things. So yeah, very nice that, you know, Dubai is spending so much on just freshening the look, just refreshing it for residents and yeah, keeping the renovations up.
So true. So they're rejuvenating, and obviously the city has expanded more than anyone on my level could have imagined back then, you know, when they built it in 1964, not that I was alive, but the city has expanded and it will continue to do so. You know, every now and then we announce, you know, new areas for development and new communities opening up further and further out, but at the heart is still Deira, which was, you know, back in the day when Abras came through, it was a fishing village, so they're keeping that part alive. It is still the heart of the city for so many people. Let's look a little bit further afield. What you guys are watching behind us right now is a NASA live stream, the official stream of NASA TV as it watches Sultan Al Nahyan return to Earth. We are so happy to bring you the successful return to Earth this morning. Now, watching the stream all morning has genuinely been like watching a movie, and you can just tell why people get so invested. So phrases like the Dragon spacecraft has successfully completed its deorbit burn. The nosecraft of the Dragon spacecraft, I can't even say them. The nose cone of the Dragon spacecraft has been closed. The spacecraft carries aboard NASA astronaut Sultan Al Nahyan and his crew 6 crewmates. These are all the tweets coming from Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center this morning, and obviously they've been watching the return as keenly as us. This has been in the final hour before the return to Earth, which took place in Florida. And as I said, where locals can actually see the dramatic return to Earth as it re-entered into Earth's atmosphere, which has just been phenomenal. Now, this is a 9 p.m. feed. Now, if you watch it on your laptop, you can see a little bit better. There's 3 men who are at the hold now, accepting the whatever is left of the capsule, I guess, onto Earth. It's a bit of shaky sea legs, bit of, you know, adjusting from gravity, but how cool he's coming back to Earth.
So if you guys want to watch it online and on your laptops, you can head on to YouTube and search NASA live feed of the official stream of NASA. And then you can also watch it on mbrsc.ae, so you can check out the feeds there. If not, you can just watch it behind us here. So Sultan Al Nahyan tweeted his final goodbye to the International Space Center 19 hours ago. He wrote, "Space, this is not a goodbye. I will see you later, whether on a new mission to the ISS or farther destination. I thank my beloved country for turning our dreams into achievements, and to all of you for your trust and affection. Wish us a safe return. We'll meet soon."
So from the deorbit sequence, it has been a movie, it has been a journey, and so much hope for the region as a whole. So we are so excited to bring you the full good news that the orbit is successful on Earth after 6 long months. We have seen, you know, so much coverage, you know, through the holy month of Ramadan, so many great stories. You know, Steve Harvey had a live link, like chatting to the crew at one point. Sultan Al Nahyan spoke with students from around the world to bring them more information and just get them interested in the sciences. So amazing, so epic for the future, and a safe return. So important that happened as well.
Oh my God, I feel like we've come such a long way to our first mission to space, and now we have like you know, we have a space station. It's just become so much more like, I think, normalized, you know, in a way, like compared to the very first time astronaut was sent to space compared to now. Like now you can do live feeds from there. You can, you know, just video call, and that kind of communication is so much better. But it's just amazing what mankind is achieving, and that too, the UAE space missions are getting just so much more advanced all over the world, and it's It's very interesting for the scientific community right now.
It's so interesting, but yet watching it as someone who obviously knows nothing about it, like I still find it amazing to see, parachutes helping the Dragon spacecraft come into Earth and the fact that people can see it. And I was watching Gravity last night, by the way, as like a little setting myself up for this morning. It's got George Clooney and Sandra Bullock. Have you seen it? They're
where they're lost in space. Yeah.
I was like, how close to reality is this? So we need to check with Sultan.
It's so scary because every time you think of space travel, right, you think of the first, one of the very first astronauts, like Kalpana Chawla, and how she was lost in space, never to be found. And it just, it really scares you, it instills that fear into like space travel and how unpredictable it is out there, like out of planet Earth, out of, like where everything is like over here we have sea, land, things, it's all discovered, it's all manageable. Even still, like still not fully discovered, but then outer space, it's a full other ballpark. And it takes so much of just guts and ambition and determination to just make it there.
So true. And Sultan Al Nayadi, after Hazal Mansour, who is also in Florida, who was answering questions last night about the Dragon spacecraft and what its return would look like, but it's now here. And as you said, it's so important in terms of the sciences and what it means for future generations. This is just, as I said before, the moon landing, one small step, but what it could mean for future generations in terms of spacecraft, space travel, who knows?
And apparently space travel is getting a lot, I don't want to say more affordable, but it's getting not as pricey. As we saw Elon Musk's, what's it called? Something X, SpaceX?
Probably SpaceX.
SpaceX, yeah. And like now it's just, like they're seeing space travel, the cost of it reducing compared to back in the days. Of course, like as we go send more missions out, as we develop more technology, it's just like reducing. So I mean, like if people are interested in that realm, it might just soon be a possibility for, I think, the common public in like a good couple of years.
I don't know. I was watching Gravity last night. I think for me, I'm still right now.
Yeah,
I'll watch
Happy.
The space missions because when you listen to the language that they're saying, at one point this morning. This is their telecommunication with the teams. So there was
a lot of jargon.
There was a lot of jargon, but she was questioning whether a certain part of the spacecraft had gone missing and had it connected, and she was like, so hopefully we're going to get information that's connected. I was like, yeah, we hope it's connected, because you're so scared because there's so many links, and it's such intricate science, and it's like a massive team runs this program that for me, I'm happy to watch from here. The word they used was hopefully, and I was like, you can't use hopefully. There's millions of people watching. But the spacecraft has splashed down off the coast of Jacksonville, Florida. All is safe. And
they got to keep their cool, they got to keep their calm while they're just, like on the mic with the astronauts, when they're on, just, what's the word? When, like in stadiums, they do the whole hosting. What's it called?
MC?
MCing? No, when they're kind of like dictating what's happening.
I don't know.
There's like commentating. Yes, and they're commentating. You just have to, you have to keep your cool. Keep your cool no matter what. Keep your cool while you're commentating for the world. But you guys, before we jump into our last story, do comment wherever you're watching from and tag someone to be winning this amazing quartz set from I Am the Company, which is owned by Dubai Bling star Zaina. So, want to be winning this.
Yes, it is. And thank you, Hills Matt. He said commentators. That was super quick off the mark. We needed that. Thank you very much. It's Monday morning. I can barely get my words out. But we're here.
Okay, so our last story, lost dog in Al Shiba gets rescued. So a very wholesome but tragic story here. Whether pets run away, get lost, or are abandoned, Dubai residents will always be on the lookout to make sure pets are returned safely home or rehomed. Over the weekend, a couple of residents were driving in Nadal Shiba area where they found a dog. Based on the dog's breed, the leash around its neck, they determined it belonged to someone. They gave the dog plenty of water and food while they called the Dubai municipality. In just 20 minutes, the Dubai municipality arrived and took the lost pup to the vet to check for a chip and locate the owners. And if you guys see the footage, if you've seen it on Instagram or if you guys are seeing it on our feed right now, it is just horrible, the condition of the dog. Like, it's just battered, and it's dirty, and it's hungry, it's starving, it's sad. It's just a very, very horrific sight.
So Instagram user Rabia Sid said, it looks like someone abandoned the poor thing. So anyway, Dubai municipality vehicle arrived in exactly 20 minutes. By the way, incredible. And took the dog to Warsaw Clinic, and from there they will figure out from the chip who it belongs to. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, and a lot of people do, they find their animals, they're not sure what to do, and if you're unable to take the animal to a vet, do call Dubai Municipality at 800 900. They work around the clock and will always be available to help in these situations. Had a similar-ish situation, and I just want to shout out to my municipality for incredible work. So I had a beehive on my balcony, and I spoke to my building maintenance, and they said within a month, someone correct me if I'm wrong, because this is what my building maintenance told me, they said that bees would fly away and find new homes. So unless I wanted to kill them, just live with them for a month, fine. So a month passes, obviously I did nothing. 2 months passes, obviously I did nothing. 3 months, and now we're talking like thousands of bees on my balcony. And I was moving out, so I wasn't really sure what to do. So I called Dubai Municipality. By the way, I'm on a high floor. I'm not near any kids. Not near any animals. Just an unworkable balcony for a couple of months. So I called Dubai Municipality. They came out, and they came out within an hour, by the way. A team of 3, no charge. One man was in charge of wrapping up the bees. They're not killing the bees, by the way. They're taking them to a new home. And there I was left with an amazing amount of freshly produced honey, which I'm still getting through at home.
Are you serious?
Yeah, massively. But Dubai Municipality, wow, like fast action, no actual fee involved, and just like a great team, and just like loved what they do. They knew so much about bees. They were giving me so much information, and then they happily were taking the bees off to a better place.
Oh my God, that's very interesting. And the fact that they didn't charge for that. So it's 800 900 if you guys want to get in touch with Dubai Municipality for, well, basically about anything, and mostly to do with like strays, if you have any concerns regarding that. But in this situation, the fact that these residents, like, okay, the Dubai Municipality, it's so commendable what they've done, like they've taken it and like try to relocate and try to like find the chip and all of that. It's amazing on their part. But just this couple who initially found the dog and didn't let it just be there, they stopped whatever they were doing, took the time, gave it water and gave it food, and just made sure it was taken care of instead of just like driving past. That itself is so incredible, and it's such a testament to the Dubai's community. And we always hear stories like this.
So true.
And it's heartwarming, gives the correct reminder, and just restores your faith in humanity, because you have people who abandon the dog, right? Like a family or a owner has abandoned that dog, and you're just like, how can people be so cruel? And then you see couples like this just helping out and making sure that dog is like relocated safely.
So true. Like, not all heroes wear capes, but you're so right that they took the time to do that, because maybe not a lot of people might do. So,
yeah.
So true. 8:52. Guys, we're getting a lot of questions on what is this going on behind us. Yes, it is the successful return to earth of Sultan Al Nahyan. He's back on terra firma, and no doubt we're going to share with you a lot more of his story in the coming days, weeks, and of course years, because what a moment this is in terms of history. It was the longest Arab space mission in history, and it is now successful. So it's such good news on this Monday morning that we're kicking off the week. Guys, have a brilliant day. We'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.